Traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys, you are all doing great. All right, in this video, this will be our first video about the dynamic signal generating EA on how to scalp gold on minute 3. And this is the course that I'm giving free, and this is the one of my private video that we are going to share with you guys after purchasing the system, because we're gonna give you a free course on how to understand the gold and how you can scalp gold minute 3, where that you get more than five signals each and every day, and how simple and accurate it is. So guys, keep that in mind. So this is the part of the course that you are expecting to learn from our private video. So there will be the gold king principles and strategy for identify what we call sniping opportunity, or sniper entries, or sniping entries. So it's one of the reason. And after being with gold or trading gold for long, and we have mastered everything and program our system with a very simplest things that will help you a lot. For example, in this video, we are going to see how you can learn from this video a market structure, and we are not going to do many of the basics, because I'm going to take you through what it means, or which indicator will show you the market structure and how to read it, and before we get into entries. All right. Oh, without wasting time, guys, allow me to give you this introduction. All right, let me go with the basics introduction. So number one, we are going to learn about the market structure, whereby we say the market structure is all about price action and advanced SMC. And when we go to SMC, also we'll get higher highs, higher lows, and lower highs, inducement, break of structure, and also the change of character. The second thing we are going to learn in the market is the swing highs and low indicator that identify major structures, whereby those are the point of interest. So keep that in mind. So when we are learning about this market structure, we are going to see about the swing highs and lows indicator that will identifies major structures and POI. So these are the things to expect on our private videos. How to set control shift bars according to your broker, because that is one of the secret, because we don't use the same broker, neither do we use the same leverage. So it will be very important to show you on how you can do things to set the control shift and shift bars, and also according to your broker. We are going to work hand on hand with you guys, because we want it to be profitable as we do on our side. So again, we are going to set strength bar according to your broker, because that is very, very important, because these are the tools that makes things easier for you to buy or to sell, and to know when to buy or to sell. So this is our tricks that we use to make sure now we capture every broker, or we capture your broker into your hands now, so that guys, you can be a profitable trader. The things again to expect: how to read the second or third bar wicks for perfect sniper entry. These are the secret. The sniper entry after full body candle that fills the wicks. That's the things that people have never talked about. But by learning gold, by mastering gold, we have seen things that are very important to be covered. The other thing is the only reliable breakout. Not every breakout that is reliable, but there is a reliable, the only reliable breakout bar that breaks higher lows. When I say the breaks higher lows, the higher lows also works like support or resistance, supply or demand. All right. So how to exit using wicks? How you exit the market by reading the wicks that you are supposed to use before exiting from the market, not just an exit. All right. Additional signal in minute 3 after minute 15 system signals. There is a minute 15 signal system. Remember, in our system, in minute 15, it's where we attach the signal generating EE. So there is a signal. So system signal, there is a signal that the system will analyze by itself. Then it will send signal. Then you buy or you sell. But here in this free course, we are going to learn on how to scalp on minute 3. So minute 15, we are not going to talk about minute 15. We are not going to talk much about minute 15 because that is obvious. That is the work of the EA to analyze and to give you alerts. It will alert you when to buy or when to sell. But for minute 3, it is what we are paying attention to because that is what we want to trade manually in order to get more and more opportunity. And that's why I'm telling you in minute 3, you can get more than 5 signal each and every day. How to re-enter in minute 3 using Supreme signal. So that is one of the things again that we are going to learn on how we can re-enter the market using our Supreme signal. That is to re-enter. Oh my, you are going to learn a lot on our system. Now, again, we are going to learn about the confirmation time frames for minute 10, 20, and 30. This is the combination. In minute 10, there is a signal you can get after confirmation of minute 10. There is another confirmation for minute 15, other signal. So we are not checking minute 10, 15, 20. No. If we get what we want in minute 15, that is another signal. When we get, the confirmation that I will guide you or I will show you, it's very easy. In minute 10, that is a signal. In minute 15, another signal. In minute 20, another signal. And the combination of all will be another signal. So there is a 1 signal, 2 signal, 3 signal. And remember, in every 1 signal, you can get even 2 times. If you viewed our video that I was trading live, you can see the opportunities are there. But minute 15 can give us a signal, minute 10 can give us a signal, and minute 20 also can give us a signal. Number 1, again, about when confirming time frames. All right. Number 1, it is to identify impulse movement. All right. That means that system candle control shift must appear in every time frame there in order to give you after impulse movement, then you can enter the market. The point of interest is when breaking highs and lows, or in quote internal structures. All right. There will be a lot of point of interest when there is a breakout in swing highs and low. Okay, so that means that the strength bar in a breakout that fills the left wicks, those are the secret that you are going to learn about what is this left wicks means. All right, something that maybe you have never heard, but that is the secret. What happened when the 3 time frames matches strength? Oh my friend, what happened when the 3 time frame matches? When we have the strength breakout candle or control shift, that will be a marvelous when these 3 time frames matches. So this means you take trades in after confirmation of minute 10. Then again, when minute 15 confirms something, then you enter the market. Then when minute 20 confirms something, then you enter the market. But when these 3 of them say the same thing, that is where now you double account. That's where you make a huge money that no one will believe. And there is a time they happened, I think last week, we made more than 8,000 in one trade, not in a full day, in one trade, because when all of them matches, there is a great opportunity. And those are the secrets that we are going to show with you guys, because we don't want anyone to learn our strategy unless you have our system. Oh my. Oh, so that's when we hold for more profit and get ready for more position. So we get more profit and we add more position. Let's go again to minute 3 time frame confirmation and entries. We say there is minute 3 confirmations. Don't forget that. That is minute 3 time frame and entries. Now this is where we enter the trades in minute 3. We say number 1, there is to check about the inducement. So don't forget our system is based on price action and advanced SMC. So inducement, they will be very important in our entry. Last inducements must be taken out by a candle that fills the lower wicks. Okay, after a long candle, number 2, after the long candle, we wait for the second, third candle to confirm another rejection. Oh my. After long candle with long wick. These are the secret we have learned about the system. Wait for the second and third, blah, 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 blah. We have the first TFX minute 3 confirmation, probably TP area. So let me go direct to this one. We have the first confirmation that gives us where to set our TP. So the first confirmation of minute 3, it is where you can set TP. But there is another secret of where we set the TP, but automatically by the system, when it reaches to this area, it will close the entries. It will take the profit automatically. But again, there is a where I will be guiding you on where you can set your profit manually. All right. So number 2, we have another second TFX is second minute 3 time frame, second TP, or probably a second signal. So when we go back to this one, this is what we call the second, because you can see the template are here. We have minute 3 confirmation and we have the second minute 3 confirmation. So when we talk about the minute 3 second confirmation here, we are talking about the second TP. All right, the second TP and probably the second signal. So this tells you that we can use this here as a second TP. Let me go back here. As you can see where our TP is, I want you to mark this area. We are all in this minute 3 and this minute 3. So this is the TP1. All right, and in second one, our second TP, it is here. All right, because if you go back here, you'll see where our second TP is. So this is where our second take profit is. And probably, let's say, for example, the market can drop into this area and this remains our TP. So this tells you our second TP, we can re-enter. That's why we are saying probably we can have a second signal. So if the second signal also can happen and we can re-enter to reach into this area. So let's say, for example, here we have already entered the market and it has taken the profit, because you can see here there was a signal, but the system must confirm, right? So the first signal here we have entered and it has taken the profit. Watch this correctly. All right, it has taken the profit, then the market reverse. This is why we don't miss when it comes to profit. This is why our profit is unpredictable. Because we don't, oh, I'm going for 20 pips, I'm going for 10 pips. No, we don't go for 10 or 20 pips because we want to. We go according to how we have mastered the TP. Now, I want you to open your eyes and see how perfect this system is. The TP1, it has been already taken after entering the market here. It has been taken at this place, right? Now, there's a reason as to why we say there is a possibility for re-entering the signal, the second signal. Come back here. After taking the profit, the market reversed. What will happen? You can see the market reversed. If the first TP is here, all right, according to what we have seen in the in this first minute 3 confirmation. So this is the first TP, all right? So you can see the market again reversed after taking the first TP. So this means that market can drop to this area. Again, it can go back. So this one will be our second TP, all right? Or else, again, it can go back and be taken at this point. But according to the strategy, we have already taken the first profit, and we said our second confirmation here might give us also a second entry, whereby now we can see the market is reversing and is about to give us also a second entry, whereby now it can take us to our second TP, that it can be in that area. Though I said I will show you on where to set your TP also manually, but by system automatically it will close at that area. It is simple as that to understand our system. This one, it will be very, very interesting. All right. The break of structure and change of character means breaking highs and lows in minute 3 or minute 15. And that's what we are going to start learning from this video. And wait for control shift bar and strength bar for that. You know, I don't want to tell more details about this because we are in classes. So these are the only things to expect when it comes to our system. They are very, very few. And trust me, by only these, because they are all programmed with the system. So these are the only knowledge that you need from our videos, private videos, and you are done with the signal generating EA, and you will be a professional and a profitable trader for scalping in minute 3. And anyone with from $100 account, you can trade gold and make good money. One thing that people should understand, we also have EXNESS and other brokers, MT5. We're talking about MT5 because MT4 we don't have minute three, so this is for MT5s. All right. So we have brokers with cent account. I don't know if you know that, and in cent account we still have gold and the leverage is very down. So it won't blow your account, it won't give you that much profit. But to be safe and to make good money also, that means someone with $50 with a cent account, you can make good money because in cent account, watch, check if your broker have a cent account. If they have cent account, check if they have gold. If they have it, get the system. You are good to go to make a good money. We stick on gold and make good money, and you have seen our result even in our live video trading video, because we are going to share more videos when we are trading alive. So I hope you understand everything. Now let's, in this video now, let me give you, because this is an introduction for our viewers, especially on our YouTube. Before we go into classes, I think I have demonstrated here what you're expecting on our course, our free course, because that is a free course. You only purchase the system at $450 and you get it for a lifetime, or you purchase the SMC, because this is the copy of SMC SMC Sniper EA at $700 and you get this system for free. So it is your decision to make decision to purchase the EA, the copy of this manual, whereby it is $700, get it, and you'll be given this signal generating EA for free. So the EA, it's 700. The normal price of the EA, it is $2,000. So we are giving this month, we are giving offer. All right. So the system goes with $700, you get this manual system for free, or you get this signal generating EA at 450. The normal price is 650. So get this golden opportunity before the end of this offer. Now, let's get into it now and learn some small market structures. And we said the market structure is all about price action, higher highs and higher lows and inducement, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to give you a very small hint how easy it is with this system to know the real supply or demand zone, because that is all about the market structure. When we talk about the price action, we talk about, we must know where the real support is or the resistance is. We must know the reliable higher high and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. We must know about the inducement. We must know the real BOS or break of structure, and we must also know the choke or the change of a character. And I know many people have been trying to learn this. They have been trying to do price action, trying to draw everything possible, including trade line and other stuffs, and still fail in the market. And now you don't know which one really works. So let me give you a hint on how simple it is being with this a system to learn those areas. Now, we have had many people talk about higher highs and higher lows, yet you don't know exactly which higher high or higher low, so that you can detect when there is a change of character. Some said that when the market breaks the first inducement in higher time frame, that is the change of character. Some said when the market breaks the last higher low or lower highs, that is the change of character. And people have been trying to master those. They don't know which exactly. You get confused because you don't know whether it is the break of inducement that changed the direction of the character or of the market, or you don't know whether it is the break of the last lower highs and lower and higher lows that is the change of character. Now, in this or with this system, it's very easy to know, because all we do here, we have learned the character of the gold and program the system with a very, very reliable areas. Now, in this system, number one, after installation, you open minute 15 and you attach the EA template here. It is TFX Dynamic Gold. Remember, now we are trading gold. We am taking you through to learn about the gold. After this, we can take another one pair, but let's go step by step. If you can be profitable with only gold, why, what is the need of trading other currencies, all those currencies? But in case, because you have to, that's why we have SMC EA. You purchase the EA so that it can trade even other currencies. But for manual, I'm giving free course for trading gold. So you will attach this minute 15 with dynamic gold template. All right, then you are done. So you will receive signal because it's a signal generating EA. You will receive signal from that minute 15 time frame. All right, so you will receive signal. If it tells you buy, you just click buy. If it tells you sell, you just click sell. So that is the work of the signal generating. When you click sell or buy, you no longer needed to do anything. The position will be taken care by the EA. All right, so now let's go where we are more interested with the course of trading minute 3. This is the free course of trading minute 3. Now we can see here the market is about to break our support here, our lower low, our lower high. What is this? Now let me take you through. Instead of struggling to know which higher highs or higher lows that are dependable or where there is a change of character, let me give you a hint. This indicator you are seeing here, it is our swing high and low indicator. This line here indicates 3 things. Number 1, it indicates support, all right? And this one indicates resistance. So the reliable resistance is here and the reliable support is here. Keep that in mind. Number 2, it indicates supply and demand zone. All right? It indicates supply and demand zone. So this is why it will draw exactly area that is needed when it comes to support or resistance, supply or demand zone. All right, so we all know if the market breaks our last support, this support will change into a resistance and therefore we'll be looking for sell. All right, and we all know also if the market breaks our demand zone at this point, let's say this is our demand zone, all right? If the market breaks our demand zone, we also know that we are going to wait for the market to retest, then again, we can sell that market, right? And we also know if the market breaks our resistance or if the market breaks our supply with a good breakout candle, we are waiting for this market to go up. So we are looking for a buy. Perfect. So that's why I'm telling you, keep this in mind because this one will be a very, very, very simple basics for our viewers to understand this. So this means this line here stands for support and also stands for supply, demand zone, sorry. Here stands for resistance and also supply. Number 2, this line also here where the market reach, this indicates our last higher high, a higher low, and this one higher high. Because people have been learning all this, they don't remember or understand this. If you combine the SMC and price action, your high become your resistance. It's very simple, and some will be surprised today. Your last lower higher low becomes your support. So when the market breaks your last higher low, that is the change of character. When the market breaks your last higher high, it is a buy continuation. It is simple as that. The thing we talked about when we were talking about the things to expect on our video, it's about the break of structure. The break of structure is not just a break of structure. I just want you to pay attention. It depends with the candle that has break or broke the structure. It's very important because we are learning about gold. Here you can see this candle, it matters a lot. This candle, it matters a lot. But this one does not matter to me. It must be a strength candle. That's why we have a strength candle. What matters a lot. So again, let's go back so that you don't get confused. We say this line stands for support and resistance, supply and demand zone. The secondly, we say it stands also for higher low and also the higher high. The second thing is that the line also still stands for, if this one still higher high, this one also stands for lower low. That's what I want you to get. I don't know if you write down or you just get it in your mind because it's very simple. All right. If this one stands for a lower low, what did we learn about this one? We also say here there is a higher low. So higher low with the lower low, they live together in this system. I will tell you that because this system analyzes the market from different time frames. So here it will be a lower low with what? With a lower with a higher low. This one again, it is the higher high. Again, the higher high and the lower high. Because after learning this and programming this into system, it is all about the character of gold in this system. Now, if this line also indicates the higher high and the lower highs, and this line also indicates the lower lows and the higher lows, let me make it simple for you to understand. What rings in your mind when the market breaks your lower low? When the market breaks your lower low, it tells you it is a sell continuation. I want you to get this clear so that you don't get confused. Forget about the comparison. Forget about comparison because you won't learn perfectly if you are trying to compare my teachings with someone else. I'm taking you through these basics for you to understand that we know what we are doing. Someone says, oh, my friend, how can be a higher low be same as lower low? My answer is very simple. What happens when the market breaks your lower low? It is a sell continuation, right? What happens when the market breaks your last higher low? It is a change of character from bullish to bearish. So this means whether the market has broken a lower low to be a sell continuation, or if the market has broken your last higher low to make it a change of character, you are still looking for sell. If the market breaks your support, you are still looking for sell. If the market breaks your last higher, the demand zone, you are still looking for sell. You see now how things will be easier for you. So you are not analyzing thousands of people, of things. You are not analyzing, oh, where is high, where is lower low, where is this, where is this. You don't do that. Since the system is programmed, analyzes the market from different time frame, whatever this line, where this line is, it gives you everything that you have been trying to learn. Right? So again, we said that this line here stands for support, stands for higher high, stands for demand, supply, sorry, and also stands for a lower high. Now, what happens when the market breaks our higher highs? It is a buy continuation. All right. What happens if, again, the same place here, it is where our lower high is? All right. So if our lower highs, this line is on our lower high sell. All right. You can see we already have the signal sell because of him, my friend. Anyway, let's not go there because this is where we are. Now, if this is where now our last higher high is, because you can say, you can tell me is here. So this means this one also still for our lower highs. All right. What happens if the market comes and breaks our last lower high? We call it the change of character and also now looking for a buy. It is simple as that. So this tells us, all right, this tells us every time when the market breaks our resistance, the resistance changes to a support, and from there the market can go up. We can look for a buy because the market has broken our resistance. The same thing, if the market breaks our supply, whereby it is this line also, we also, if the market breaks also our supply, we are looking for a buy market. If the market breaks our higher high, we continue with a buy continuation. If the market breaks our last lower high, we say that is the change of character from bearish to bullish. Now we are going back. Buy bullish market. Simple as that. It is simple as that, guys. All right. So allow me to analyze this. Let me check this for a few minutes because we have a buy sell. So this one I cannot sell because it's almost testing here to buy. So that will be the secret I'll be sharing with you. So that's why I cannot sell this one. Oh, it's selling. Yes, it's selling, but I cannot sell. I know why. Right. Because I don't have a shift candle here. I don't have a strength candle. So this is just because of London hours, because we are going there. Let's not talk about that. Let's go back to our class because it's very important. So guys, I think now you have seen how simple things they are. If this stands for what I have already explained to you, so this tells you you will no longer struggle to know whether there is a change of character here, because now there is a change of character from uptrend to downtrend. You won't struggle whether this is a real resistance or supply at this point, or higher highs or lower highs, or lower low, higher lows, support or demand. These indicators is enough. It's enough to help you know where the market is going. And the point of interest, we all know, all right? We all know what happened when the market breaks a high and low. So this is why we are saying the swings, highs and lows indicator identifies major structures. So these are the major structures we are talking about here. These are major structures. You might not see them the way you know how to draw them, but since we have talked about this is support, this is a resistance, this is a lower low, this is a higher high, this is a lower higher low, this is a lower high, this is also supply, and this is demand. So those are the major areas, and we call them the point of interest, POI. So this means when the market breaks this area, we are looking for a sell. When market break for this area, we are looking for buy. So, but remember in this video, we are not talking about entries. We are talking about how to identify higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, and lower highs, support, resistance, supply, and demand zone. Right? And you can see all are in one. So having this system to detect you won't get tired to think about the higher highs, higher lows, whatever. Right, so that when it comes to read about the inducements now, because in our in our strategy, the inducement must be there. All right, the inducements must be there in the break of structure. Already we have known that the break of structures are here, the change of characters are here. So inducement are inside as usual. The inducement are inside here. All right, so that's why it's very easy to have this system because you will no longer get tired of thinking where the higher highs is or the lower low is or whatever. All you need to do it is to see where the system has marked the highs and the lows. So everything are here. If you're talking about supply, is here. If you're talking about support, is here. If you're talking about the resistance, is here. Someone will ask me, how is this support being a supply or resistance? Now, let me make it simple because I want everyone to understand this perfectly. All right, let me zoom so that you can see it correctly. So let me do it like this. We all know, let me go. If you want to draw what we call a supply, this is the last candle, right? So you will draw the like this one, all right? This is what you will draw the supply. Where is this line? Because this is what I want you to mark. At the end of this candle, that's where the end of the supply the supply drawing is. Get this in mind. So if I tell you this line also indicates the supply, it is because by the end of this demand, that is where our 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 line is. Then someone will tell me, now I know the market should reverse here so that I can sell. You don't just sell if the system does not tell you to sell, because it must tell you sell. So you don't have to worry about the end of this one. What you should be thinking about, it is the signal after getting into this, you expecting to sell. So we are not talking about the strategy here. I'm trying to make you understand why this one it's all resistant and why it's a support. All right. So if again we want to draw a demand zone, we will draw it like this one. All right. We'll draw it like that one. So this means that again the end, or let me take it where it was supposed to be at this candle, because I believe that is the one. So by the end of this candle, because this is our last reversal, should be this one candle, right? So if this is our demand zone, at the end of this line, because we draw the last candle that dropped, I think if it is this one, but they are all equal, so I think it is here, not this one. This is our last reversal. The last reversal is the one that gives us, the last candle is the one that gives us a demand. Then again, you can see the last candle body where it touched, that is where now again we have our demand. So this tells you that this, what I'm telling you here, and we can buy maybe from here, then it will be easier for you. Let's say, for example, let's bring it for, no, it's this one. No, this one is the last one. No, the last one is here. This one. The market has already touched the previous demand, then again we're expecting to drop all to go up, right? So the point was the last kind of where the demand should be drawn, that is where you'll see our line. Then the preparation of here on how the market will go, that is the work of the system, and then again it will give you a signal of sell or buy. You can see after receiving the sell here, you can see the market has dropped, and I believe you saw the signal for sell, and you'll be in a good profit. But that is not the point, and that was not ready. It was still some things to confirm. All right. So guys, this tells you that whatever I'm telling you here, you can now see how simple it is and how you can make things easier for yourself, for not drawing thousands of things or thinking about the supply demand zone. Everything is here. And allow me, because this video I'll share with every viewers on YouTube. Also, it will be taken as our first class video on about market structure. All right. So the only thing we are missing there, it's only about the inducement. But about the higher highs, lower lows, and break of structure or the change of character or that price action, whatever, we have already done with that, because we are saying when the market breaks here, it is a change of a character. All right. And when the market here breaks here, it's also a continuation of a buy. Since here it was a higher high and a lower low, and higher low. So because the market has broken our higher low, this means that there is a change of character, and now it is a sell market. All right. So we are learning that structure, not a strategy of how we enter the market, because the way we have read this, you can see we will end on how entries are, because on how to take those entries. So here we are still reading the structure, the market structure, for us to understand the power of this system and how the things has been brought together. So you don't get tired of thinking high lows, blah blah blah. That in that simple video, now you understand this line stands for all, stands for everything you have been trying to learn, everything you have been trying to understand about the higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, support, resistance, supply, and demand zone. It is done with this system. Then from there, again, we will continue step by step in our private video after purchasing the system. Don't forget, you get the system with only 450 with this offer. All right, the normal price of this dynamic system, which is the copy of SMC Sniper EA, the signal generators, the normal price is $650, but now we are giving it with only 450. Again, if you purchase the original copy of the EA, 100% EA that takes trade by itself, which is TFX SMC Sniper, it is only $700, and you get this system for free. So you will save 450. So after purchasing the EA, you get this system for free. All right, or get this system, get the EA with only $700 and get the signal generator for free. Thank you so much, guys, and once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.